On April 24th, I attended a pre-conference workshop titled Think Like an Incident Commander at the Fire Department Instructors Conference in Indianapolis. The workshop was presented by Deputy Chief Thomas Dunne, a 33-year veteran of the Fire Department of New York. Chief Dunne has extensive experience working in the boroughs of Manhattan and the Bronx. Chief Dunne has been an incident commander at hundreds of fires in residential, commercial, and high-rise structures in the past 17 years as a chief officer. Chief Dunne is very experienced across the lecture circuit, providing discussions at fire department conferences such as FDIC, Firehouse Expo, and the International Association of Fire Chiefs Fire Rescue International, and he frequently speaks at colleges and fire academies across the country. He has written numerous articles for Fire Engineering magazine and also serves as an adjunct instructor for the National Fire Academy. Chief Dunne is a graduate of Fordham University in New York City, and he currently writes and lectures on a variety of fire service topics through his third alarm fire training seminars. To reduce screen time and effectively pass along lecture information, I've broken the workshop into 3 segments. Chief Dunne's FDIC pre-conference workshop was developed to interactively share what an incident commander sees, thinks, and is feeling when he or she supervises a fire incident or emergency services operation. The workshop was geared towards illustrating key points in size-up, fireground decisions, and communications through the use of fire simulations, video footage and radio transmissions from FDNY incidents, and NIOSH case studies. Chief Dunne showed attendees the role critical thinking has in an incident commander's decision-making. His advice to attendees before moving to the scenario portion of his class was, you're going to make some poor decisions, it's part of life, and it's part of firefighting. Learn from your mistakes and don't be afraid to fail forward. Don't beat yourself up too much, there are no born incident commanders. It's a question of getting a broad range of experience from a lot of things, a lot of people, and a lot of firefighting. Students in the workshop were challenged to make rapid incident command decisions and guided through the development of incident action plans. This course was very pertinent not just for chief officers, but also the company officers and firefighters who attended and who may serve as the first arriving incident commander at an incident. Chief Dunne reinforced the ability to think like an incident commander allows for safer tactics by firefighters of all ranks, as tactics may vary at different types of incidents, but one constant should be the incident commander's priorities. By understanding the incident commander's thought process, company officers and firefighters alike may even be more effective. Chief Dunne's think like an incident commander concept observes that a common fire service misconception is that the fire officer running the operation or emergency services related incident is the only person who should be thinking like an incident commander. He notes this is often the case with inexperienced or less seasoned firefighters who understandably are focused on mastering basic tasks such as forcible entry, attack line advancement, and other fireground tasks. However, Dunne says the fire service would probably have far fewer line-of-duty injuries and line-of-duty deaths if all personnel, including firefighters and company officers, developed an incident commander's perspective. While assigned to or performing fireground tasks, firefighters and company officers should make fireground decisions based on the overall strategy of the incident. Additionally, those tasks and how they should be performed should align with the incident action plan the incident commander has developed. Ensure decisions made on the fireground don't have a negative effect on your crew or fellow responders, and always communicate with other companies to ensure operations are properly coordinated. Chief Dunne suggests looking at the whole fireground picture during company operations, as it will allow you to consider the ramifications of your actions and creates a more efficient and safer environment. Dunne also says that even if you don't aspire to be a chief officer, your thinking like an incident commander supports the incident, the organization, and this perspective will lead to more efficient and safer operation. In segment 2, Chief Dunne details Fire Department New York size up and the mnemonic "Coal was wealth."